Hello, welcome to the channel. We're going on another adventure today. Go ahead, sis.
We are just going on an adventure.
To where? Where are you guys going? To where?
Grandma and Papa.
Grandma and Papa's. Yeah, we have a little adult stuff planned, which will be fun.
I'm gonna show them what I made.
Okay.
I did dad and dad and dad and dad and dad.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. She wrote dad on her iPad a whole bunch, and she had written mom before. So she's having...
I did that before.
What do you think about driving this far in Mama's Challenger?
I like it.
You like it? It's good?
Except for we can't roll down our windows.
Yeah, you can't roll down the windows. But I'm using my adaptive cruise control, which is pretty awesome. And my mileage is up to 11. I love that I'm in the double digits and not the single digits. What'd you guys have for breakfast?
Cereal. And then we got donuts.
And then you got donuts. Awesome. One of the kids' favorite things about the drive to my mom and dad's is the bridge that we're gonna go over in just a moment. That's what we're gonna go over. The kids love it. Bridge.
We're still not at the top. Just starting.
The Challenger's too fast. I'm going too fast. I have to slow down. We don't need a ticket. At the top. And then we're gonna go down. David, are you ready to go down? What do you guys see?
The lake.
The ocean. Oh, we're going down. Woo! And there's the beautiful ocean.
We might go there.
You probably will go there with Grandma and Papa, huh? So these are the mama times that are really hard. We have a nice little weekend trip planned for David and I and 2 friends to go. We haven't gone away, just the 2 of us, in a while. We haven't not had the kids. I believe it's been since TX2K. So it's been quite a while, but I feel so bad when I drop them off. Sydney cries, and it's heartbreaking to leave them. We need adult time, but it is so hard to leave the kids when they're upset. Even though they have fun at my mom and dad's house. My mom and dad bought them brand new water toys to play with. They're gonna have a blast this weekend, but it's still hard on your mama heart. On the other side, my mileage is just continuing to increase. When I started this trip, I had 82 miles of range. I've driven all the way to Surfside, which is, I don't know, 40, 50 miles. I'm on my way back, and range is 91, and my MPG is 13.3. Pretty sure it was in the 9s when I started. So that's kind of nice. It just shows that my city driving absolutely kills the mileage, but it's good.
So right now we're gonna go pick up the Pilot. We were getting it cleaned because it was a mess. I mean, it's the car that used to house the kids. They're gonna be in here now. So this car's gonna be a mess soon.
I've had it for 2 weeks and it's not a mess yet. It's a good thing, right?
Yeah. So she's gonna drive the Pilot and see how it compares to this car. They are very similar. They both have steering wheels. They both have 2 pedals.
And 4 wheels.
4 wheels.
That's about it.
And they are both heavy. That's something. Pilot, I think, weighs like 48 or 46, something like that. Where is it?
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Have fun.
Thanks. All right, goodbye, 392. I just almost walked into my own car. So we got the Pilot. I don't know if you guys could hear that. That was David wailing on my car. It's nice and clean. It's so much bigger than my car. Lost my dollar. Okay. Super clean. It looks good. Look at this. Moment of truth. Where the kids sit. Oh, look at that. really good job. The trunk, yeah. My kids make a huge mess everywhere. Looks really good. Woo, those seats are hot. First thing I already love about my Pilot, I miss in the Challenger, is memory seats. It is so nice to be able to just have the seat go to where I'm comfortable and not have to fiddle with it and mess with it. Definitely wish the Challenger had the memory seats. Gas mileage, oh, you guys can't even see. It's at 10.5, which is actually less than my Challenger right now, but this is like the very lowest the Pilot's been at, and the Challenger is at its best right now. It's also very quiet. Like, I didn't think it was on. It's so much quieter than the Challenger. Holy bejesus. Oop, yay, no traffic. Well, this is nice. We can just head home. It feels significantly higher and bigger than the Challenger. But it doesn't feel heavier. It just kind of feels like, I don't know, it feels the same weight. It has like the same weight feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't feel like different, but it feels so much more spacious and so much higher. And that's the reason that we kept this car, for trips and family events where we can fit more people in. It's just a lot nicer for when we're going on a long trip. Gets better gas mileage for a long trip. But there's no reason I couldn't do it in the Challenger. Full leather seats also. Texas, humidity, 100-degree weather. Don't miss that in the Challenger. I love that it has the Alcantara that have the more suede feel in the center. Oh my God, the brakes on this. OMG. Whoa. The brakes are not as good. Wow. Yeah, those brakes are not as good as my fancy Brempos, apparently. I almost couldn't stop because I didn't stop early enough, I guess. So it's a big difference. And it doesn't take off quite as quickly, anywhere near as quickly. What I do like is I like this speedometer. It's easy to look at and see how fast I'm going, but it only goes up to 140. The Challenger goes up to 180, so it has to fit more. But I like being able to just see my speed, not having to look around for it. It's dead centered right there. All of my key information is directly in front of me. I do wish that the Challenger was more like that, but that's, you know. I like the Challenger screen better. This one isn't touch screen. You have to finagle the buttons. It doesn't have as much stuff on the steering wheel. Like, I don't think I can change my radio stations and my volume on this. Maybe I can. Maybe I just never tried. Yes, it drives. It's a lot more boatish. Like, it takes a lot more to turn the steering wheel. It takes a lot more to go. It takes a lot more to stop. Everything just takes more effort in this. I do like being up higher though. That's kind of cool. The mirrors are a lot bigger. I can see behind me so much more easily. Way better visibility, because in the Challenger you have limited visibility out the back sides because of the slope of the roof. Whereas with this, I can see out any window. I can see everything I need to see. Every time I try to turn this, it is just so much harder. And there's nothing cooling my legs from the seat. These don't have, my Pilot does not have cooled seats. It has heated, which is great in the winter. Does not have cooled seats. They must have left this idling for forever, because I'm already back up to 10.6 and we've literally driven 2 miles. So I bet they just left this thing idling while they were working and plummeted my gas mileage. I was trying to figure out why it was so low, especially when I haven't been driving it. I haven't been in this thing since we bought the Challenger, so in about 2 weeks. But I definitely prefer my Challenger with the cool factor. For some practicality, this is better, but I haven't ran into a huge practicality issue with the Challenger yet, so I'm not too worried about it. I am a lot more comfortable parking my Pilot than the Challenger. I'm more scared about scuffing up the Challenger's wheels and the body. I'm just more concerned about the way the Challenger looks than my Pilot. So it makes it a lot harder to park the Challenger when I'm nervous. So I just tried to get out of my Pilot by reaching down where like the Challenger handles are. Oh, and I slid out of the leather seat because it's all sweaty from the humidity and nastiness.
Hello everybody and welcome. This is an Airbnb we're staying at in Louisiana. We in Louisiana?
Yes.
And it was interesting. I'll show it to you guys later when we get back. But we got here late last night, so it wasn't all that. But this is like, the Airbnbs are always cool because you get to stay at basically someone's house. So although it's not like a fancy hotel, it's still somewhat expensive, and this place has character. It's kind of neat. We of course drove the Challenger, and we got what, 24 miles per gallon?
24 miles per gallon, yeah.
24.
Not bad at all. At all.
That's pretty good. Here, give me a cold start, Nana.
Okay, hold on.
You gotta get in the driver's seat probably, or close the doors. Close the door. Oh, you gotta close mine too. Wow, that is some talent. Let's see if we can wake everybody up around here. Oh, my remote won't do it. Definitely quiet.
Alright, let's put it into the navigation. Right?
What are we here for? We're here to see the Jacksons?
The Jacksons.
The Jacksons.
With some friends.
With some friends, yeah. So, we're heading over to a place to meet with everybody.
Alright, so our house has some character. Thanks.
Oh, piano.
Where?
Right.
Oh, it is. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a piano.
It's an old house. Was it like 20s, I think?
I think this was built in the 20s. You got the garage back there. It's got like 3 stories, 2 stories. It's kind of
Close, huh?
yeah. It's a little close to the. We're trying to back out. This car's like parked on the grass right near us. But yeah, it's like they turned the attic into our room. We'll have to show you later. It's definitely an interesting place.
Yeah.
Got my sexy hubby driving. So the little neighborhood it is, it's like it's a cute little neighborhood.
Okay, so we're here at our Airbnb again. We got the Challenger here. The big brakes are getting rusty because it rained last night. Let's get over those.
It's humid. It's like fogging up.
Yeah, it's super humid out here.
your camera.
It was fogging up the lens of the camera. And we're in Lake Charles,
Yes,
Louisiana.
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
So this is the place, and actually at night these things all light up. And that was
Pretty
kind
nice.
of cool, but it's kind of weird. Like, look. Like if you see here, like under the stairs, there's like a whole nother, like, I don't know, it's like these were an afterthought, but they're old. There's no, it's not like it was something somebody did recently. So you come up here, and this is actually really narrow. Like when you're carrying stuff, it's really difficult. Let's go to the store. Let me show you inside.
So that is like the...
I think that goes to the rest of the house.
That goes to the rest of the house that we're not...
Yeah, so it's
part of.
locked on the bottom. That's how they do it. But you can hear everything that's going on downstairs, pretty much. Here's the #1 bedroom. So they do have room AC in every room. It's kind of awesome. Like, look at that.
It's kind of simple.
It's like a it's like historical. We got this, which is old, which isn't that big of a deal, but all this stuff is like super old. Like, check this thing out. Look.
Yeah, that amazing.
Look at that.
When I saw it.
Have you ever seen that other than like in a museum or something? That's cool. And to flush it, you have to like actually hold it. It doesn't just do a singular flush. You have to hold it until the water runs, and it's done. Then you can let go. It's kind of weird.
In the living room, nice and simple again. Straightforward.
Nice and simple in the living room. Look at this. But yeah, look at this like old type furniture. I don't know if it's really old or if they just like got stuff that looks that way.
That style.
But it's totally like the 60s style. Same thing in here. I don't even know what this thing is.
It's like a hutch where you can store like your dishes and stuff. Yeah.
And then
So that's it.
yeah, just a little old bathroom, a little tiny. I don't know if you can get the scale, but that's like it's way narrower than they normally are. Then actually a full-size dishwasher, which I didn't even notice yesterday. Nice little Airbnb. What was it? How much was this?
$133 a night? $133, I think.
Yeah. Which
compared to the hotels that were running over $400 a night.
Yeah, we were looking at the hotels for $400 a night, and we were like, nah, we'll just hit up this Airbnb. And we drove of course, the Challenger.
Challenger.
You can see she's got 798 miles now.
Racking up those miles.
And the whole trip we got 21.5 miles per gallon. But yesterday we were like driving, we were doing like other stuff.
Yeah. Like
we drove around a little bit, so it's not all from
the
that.
Freeway. Hey, so I wanted to show you guys, when we were on our vacation, the cicadas are super loud. Someone dinged my car, and I don't know how well you guys can see this, but there's like you can kind of see it where the light reflects off. There's like a ding in it. It's a nice little dent. Really irritating that someone bashed their door into my car, so we had to move the car. Irritating, I know it'll happen, like I can't just leave my car in seclusion all the time, but still, pretty irritating. You're hot and they're sleeping? Okay. You guys don't want to say anything right now?
No, it's hot.
It's too hot. Okay. I'm excited to have them back. They were excited, but now they're hot, so. Oh well.
I want to say something to them.
Go ahead. Oh, he's a dinosaur. Okay. All right, well, we're going to go home and see their daddy. So thanks for watching and have a great day.